Hey everyone, welcome to V.G.C Network. I'm Daniel. Today I'm doing an unboxing and first look at the Dbrand Killswitch case for the Nintendo Switch 2. I just got this in after ordering it on July 11th, so let's go ahead and crack it open and see if it's worth it. Alright, so this is the Dbrand Killswitch case with the amusement park skin for the controllers. I wanted to go for a nicer skin and not the typical red and blue that I'm seeing everyone getting. So I did order this on 6/11. I just got it in on July 10th, so let's go ahead and open it. I will say though that Dbranding's advertisements and marketing are, I think they're very nice and kind of funny to look at. So I think for anyone that's just curious, just go to the website. Yeah, it's a very interesting company and I really like them. I have used them in the past, especially when buying skins for my laptops and my iPads. Overall, they're just really nice and really cool to look at. So, all right, let's go ahead and open this. So, got my box cutter. As you can see, I don't think there's an easy way to open this. So, let's go ahead and open this up. Alright, so let's see what we got here. So we got a Dbrand pamphlet, made in Canada, of course, in case you didn't know. This company is based in Canada. So, looks like this is my controller skins that I'll have to install later on. So, I did like these overall. I thought the design was really neat. So I'm just going to give you a close-up of how it looks like. But yeah. Overall, I think these will look very nice once I install them on my Nintendo Switch. But here we have the box in all its glory. Okay. Yeah, so overall, I mean, this is a very nice box. Reminds me of when you buy an Apple device. The packaging is very nice, very luxurious. So we'll go ahead and open it. Yeah, see, so this is what I was talking about. The message literally says, "Don't screw this up." So it's kind of funny the things they do. They're marketing on further products. But all right, we'll go ahead and open it. So it looks like this is the case. Yeah, so overall, feels very nice. Actually feels very premium. So I think you open it like this. Oops. Up. All right. Oh, just throwing everything around. Okay, so it looks like this is the back cover for the Switch. Yeah, it's the body itself is pretty sturdy, but the bottom part is it's very flimsy, but that should be okay. Not too bad. And then so we have the grips for the Joy-Cons. So yeah, overall pretty sturdy, just a little flimsy here and there. I will say though that these grips, they do protrude more, and so it should be nicer to hold. Someone that has rather large hands, I definitely prefer this versus the regular, Joy-Cons on the Switch. After long hours of playing, my fingers are definitely hurting. So, yeah, overall, seems pretty nice. Set this here. Okay, see, I'm not sure what this is right here. So they sent me joystick grips. So yeah, these also seem pretty nice. So I'll definitely be installing those. And then looks like they sent a separate, I guess, I don't know, plastic piece for the stand itself, which it's not tough. So I'm not sure what good that'll do since the kickstand on the Switch 2 is already this flimsy. But I guess it's just to give it some sort of protection. So overall, I mean, it's okay. Okay. So it looks like... Oh, okay. So in some areas of the case, there's adhesives so that the case can better stick to whatever it's touching. So it looks like Dbrand also sent me extras. So that's pretty good. Probably be replacing those in the future. And then this is the dock attachment, because once you put the case on the Nintendo Switch 2, it won't just fit into the dock. So there's this dock attachment so you can put it on there. And this is very sturdy. A little bit of creaking, but I think it's okay. Yeah, this is it's pretty nice, I guess. So yeah, we'll go ahead and start assembling. So we got dock attachment, front cover, case, back plate, and the 2 Joy-Con grips. And then we have the kickstand cover. So I have my Switch 2. I'm kind of waiting to travel with this because I don't have a case, obviously, and it may be hard to see, but I already scratched my Switch 2 right here. You can probably see the line. Yeah, I accidentally opened my laptop screen and just happened to scratch the the Switch 2 right there. So that's kind of unfortunate. Yeah, I kind of wish I had gotten the case sooner and probably avoided that, but it already happened. So all right, so I guess I'll go ahead and add the grips. So it looks like this is for the red one. Okay. All right. So I got the red one in. Yeah, this is very nice to hold. Definitely gives it a lot of good grip. And yeah, you can definitely feel the extra grip you get from having this case on. So definitely happy about that. So we'll go ahead and now install the blue one. Not really sure if there's a correct way to do this, but hey, whatever. All right, so got the blue one in. Yeah. Overall, this is it's pretty nice to hold. So, okay. All right, so here's the Switch body. So it looks like, just go ahead and put it on. This is a noob. So it looks like towards the bottom of the case, I'm not sure where it's easier to see, but there is some adhesives on the bottom. So looks like you remove the tabs first. Okay. So the tabs are removed, and then now we'll go ahead and install the case. All right. Okay. Case is installed. Overall, this is it's pretty nice already. So now the last thing for this is here is the kickstand protector they provide. So we'll go ahead and remove the strip, and then we'll place it on the Nintendo Switch. So hopefully I got it on there pretty good. Okay. I mean, overall, this is looking very nice. Yeah, this feels very premium. Um, the case itself cost me, I think it was $75.99 plus tax. Then of course for shipping, so it was around $100 that I spent to get this case. So you can get this to focus properly. All right. So from there, we'll go ahead and attach the Joy-Cons. So this, all right. There you go. But yeah, this feels very nice to hold. Definitely it feels like a very premium product. I will say though that this is definitely adding some weight to the Switch 2, which was one of my problems with the Switch 2 itself, because having a bigger screen meant that I was going to weigh more. And so, you know, playing lots of hours on handheld mode, you definitely feel the weight. And so adding this case definitely adds a lot more weight to it. But I think it'll be worth it in the end, because this is definitely a well-protected Nintendo Switch, which I have dropped my Switch OLED several times, unfortunately. So that's why I opted to get a very expensive case for my Switch 2. Okay, and so we'll go ahead and show you the dock. So here's the dock. So one of my issues with this new dock, and because the Switch 2 is also heavier and larger, is that it tips easily compared to the older dock. I've noticed not that many people talked about this when they did the reviews, but especially when you have a braided HDMI cable and you're, you know, trying to plug it in or unplug it, the I guess the strength of the braided HDMI pushes the dock, and it actually can tip over pretty quickly. So it looks like with this, it shouldn't tip anymore, because now we have, you know, extra width. So I'll go ahead and just slide it in, and that's it. So definitely this will not be tipping over. So it's actually very nice. And then so you just put the Nintendo Switch 2, and there you go. So yeah, overall, I am pretty happy with this case. So I think I'll definitely be doing a review later. I mean, it is the case overall, so I don't think you can expect, you know, too much of a review video. But definitely I want to use it for a couple days and then see how it goes. Oh, actually, I just remembered I have the Joy-Con thumb grips. So we'll go ahead and remove this. And it looks like we just put it on here, maybe? Let's see. Okay, yeah. Actually very easy. Doesn't require much effort to put it on. So there you go. And then so we'll go ahead and do the blue one. So just literally put it on. Yeah, that's it. So yeah. Oh yeah, this is definitely nicer. Gives the Joy-Con joysticks a lot more grip. So definitely worth putting these on. So put the controllers back on. And there you go. I think that the skins, I'll definitely put them on later, just because I want to make sure I put them on properly, because they'll be on there for a long time. And so anyways, I just want to say thank you for watching. Definitely keep an eye out for my Killswitch 2 review. I think in general already, it's definitely worth buying this if you want extra protection for your Switch 2. It is a little expensive, but I think with Dbrand, it's definitely worth the quality. Oh, and I guess just FYI, I am obviously not a sponsor for Dbrand. They probably don't even know I exist. So, but anyways, so I figured I'd go ahead and just make a video of me installing these and just seeing if it's like a simple process. So it looks like it's just a matter of matching. So, all right. Hopefully I don't mess this up. Okay. Yeah, so that's actually a pretty good first try. I don't see any issues whatsoever. And yeah, it looks like you just have to be careful to making sure you kind of go slowly and make sure that everything goes inside these buttons. Yeah, it looks like maybe I mess up at on the home button. It's a little close to the button, but it should be okay. It should be functional. So yeah, overall that seemed fine. So I did have to remove the grips, I think, just so that it makes it easier. Yeah. All right, so we'll go ahead and put the grip back on. So yeah, seems pretty good. Okay, I actually just turned on my switch by accident. So now we'll do the blue one. Okay. All right, so unfortunately I did mess up a little bit on the minus side. It was a little too much on top, so I kind of had to push it a little bit. Yeah, but you can see the sticker is supposed to reach the edge of the switch too, which is fine down here, but as you go up, I'm a little far off. So you can definitely see it right there. There's a little piece of adhesive sticking out. But I'm just going to leave it because, as you know, with adhesives, once you pull it, it's definitely going to have a hard time staying back on. So overall, it's fine. It's whatever. So we'll go ahead and put this back on. Okay. Yep. So yeah, very easy to put on. Nothing too difficult. So, and there's the case. Okay. Then we'll put the red one on. Oh my goodness. Okay. Yeah, so it looks like with these on, so it looks like... Oh, no, actually no. So the red one came out pretty good. I think did a pretty good job overall. The blue one is where I kind of messed up just a tiny bit, but it should be okay. So, yeah. So now, actually, let me bring this closer. Then we'll put these Joy-Cons on. So I really like the sound that comes off from attaching and detaching the Joy-Con grips. Yeah, it's very nice, very satisfying. But there you go. And so here's my Nintendo Switch with the amusement park theme sticker on the Joy-Cons. So yeah, overall, this is a very nice product, very premium. I really like Dbrand. I think in general they make just really good cases. So I did notice on the dock earlier, I wasn't able to put the switch on the dock properly. But if you look at the connector, it actually moves. So earlier it was in, I guess, a down position, so you do have to lift it, okay? And only then will you be able to put the switch on the dock and have it connected. So, but overall, I'm very happy with the Dbrand case. So, oh, actually, I just remembered. I left out a huge piece of the case, which is the front protector. So, the front protector actually has space to put your game cards in. So you can do up to 10, and that's pretty neat because I think I just have like 10 games to put on. So, but let's see how to put this on because I have no idea. Literally just took it off. So it looks like you got these two holes here, so it looks like they go in here. Maybe. Oh, okay. Actually, I just figured out that they are magnetic. so you can actually hear it and feel it. So they are magnetic, so that's nice. Okay, so we're gonna put this over the switch, maybe. Let's see how this works. It should be like this because I see the Joy-Cons. Okay, yeah. So yeah, I just had to, arrange it properly, but there you go. Yeah, my switch is on, but as you can see, I think the switch will be able to take a beating with this. So I'm a little concerned with this type of material over time. I think that as you pull, it may loosen and will not be able to, properly have a grip. But I guess that's something that we'll learn in the future. So, but yeah, again, sorry. This is just my thoughts on the Switch 2, on the Killswitch for the Nintendo Switch 2. So, thanks again for watching, and just keep an eye out for the next one. All right, thanks.